it's Christmas, ain't it? Nothing puts you in a better Christmas mood than following the release of Smash Brothers with the Avengers 4 trailer. God. And I was just right about to get into Smash Brothers. I was here setting up for a live stream, and then these fucking Russo brothers. Fucking Marvel. Gotta make me your bitch again, aren't you? And dropped it also, too, in like the time that nobody's awake. 5 in the morning. God damn, who's awake at 5? The Rock is. So he probably got a chance to watch it first. Better late than never, then. Let's react to the Avengers 4 trailer. I already know the title, but I'm just gonna keep it on the wrap so that then you can see it here as we watch it. No further introductions necessary. Just making sure that my mic is a good, proper distance from my mouth, so that in case I freak out, I don't peek the living shit out of this microphone. All right. So I'm just making that abundantly clear. Sorry guys, a little bit of a jump cut there. I had to figure out a technical difficulty. I was able to hear myself here, and that's just gonna fuck me over. So anyways, for reals this time, let's watch it. How many times is Tony gonna look at his own helmet? Ooh, he's in space.
Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end.
The Milano.
Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
No. Marvel. Ah.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out
You shaved.
1% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us.
Nice jacket, bro.
We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is
Hey.
the fight of our lives.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Avengers Endgame.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Way to lighten the mood there, Scott Lang. All right. So obviously, question number 1: how the fuck did Ant-Man get out of the quantum realm? Now, like Steve's and Black Widow's reaction, like, is this a past feed? No, this is the front door right now. I think they kind of figure what's up. The fact that Scott disappeared, and they probably thought, oh yeah, he got disintegrated too, around the time that the end credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp happened. But then he miraculously appears all that while later. I mean, enough time for Cap to shave. Gotta be honest, I kind of like the bearded look. But then again, he was doing that because he was in hiding. Now that he doesn't really have to hide because there's a fucking global catastrophe, it's like, all right, well, I might as well shave. All right, so it's interesting that Marvel's constantly able to do this. They're able to give us full-length 2.5-minute trailers, and yet that didn't really show an awful lot, primarily because the entire first half of the trailer was Tony recording a message for Pepper saying, hey, I'm out in space, I'm still separated from the group, and I'm about to die, and more so than I was in Infinity War, because he's out of food, he's out of water, he's about to be run out of oxygen. Now, I understand he's probably drifting. It looks like the Milano, but the inside didn't look like the Milano, so I'm not 100% certain on that. I'm just wondering. Oh, I don't think it was. It was maybe Nebula's ship. And where's Nebula? Sheesh, way to send him off in a good mood there, Neb. Thought you were on your way to turning your life around, but I guess not. So that's pretty much the entire chunk of the first third or so of the trailer, and then after that it's just primarily Cap, Hulk or Bruce Banner, and Black Widow trying to decide what they're gonna go from there, because they're more or less the only survivor. Oh, and Thor. You saw one snippet of Thor. I was wondering, are they gonna show Thor? You literally just see Thor wearing a jacket inside of a cell. So just a lot of basic shots. You don't see Thanos except for him walking with the destroyed glove, which is a cool thing for them to do inside the trailer, because based on the answers that the Russo brothers and everybody has been giving, everybody behind this movie, Kevin Feige and all them behind this movie have been saying, Thanos is actually not going to be the main, like he was the main villain in Infinity War. They're kind of hinting at Thanos still technically being an antagonist, but not being the major obstacle that the Avengers are actually trying to overcome here in Endgame. Now the movie's called Endgame. Can't call it Avengers 4 anymore. That's actually quite something. So Thanos is not formally the villain of Endgame. It's actually more so the Avengers just trying to rectify everything, with pretty much everybody practically, or at least 50% of the of existence being killed, and now where they're gonna go from there. I was expecting it to look a bit more post-apocalyptic, but then again, this is the teaser trailer, and honestly, let's face it, there's really not much that we can go. We got tastes of what the game plan is here for Endgame, but we don't know anything for certain, and we hope to God that we don't know anything for certain, primarily because that original teaser trailer for Infinity War had so many shots and so many alternate takes that did not make it into the final cut. That was misleading as hell. Primarily the inclusion of the Hulk. You saw that there were some shots of the Hulk fighting, or the Hulk kind of running with the rest of the team at the end of that first Infinity War trailer, and that shit did not even make it into the movie. You know that Hulk wasn't even barely in Infinity War. So, which by the way, I'm hoping he ends up playing a huge part in Endgame and gets his justice, because I feel like he needs a rematch with Thanos. But it is very curious to see where Thanos is here now that he achieved his plan. You see him kind of walking. He kind of looks like he has a little bit of a lag because of his mortal wound. In fact, there's some people theorizing that maybe he does die from that wound, from that blow that Thor was able to deliver. Even though that still allowed him to complete his plan. But now that his plan's complete, he's like, okay, I'm out, Barboosh. Yeah, this is your guys' problem now. It'll be interesting if that's actually how it pans out. I really hope, though, that they don't do away with that in, like, the first 15, 20, or 30 minutes of the movie. Hate it when sequels do that, where they kill off a character, even if it's a villain, within the first 20 minutes without giving them a proper, like, send-off. Scott Summers, X-Men The Last Stand, remember that shit? Yeah, that pissed me off. Besides that, again, the big question is, how does Scott Lang play into this now that he has escaped? He's got his van back, so that's interesting. I wonder if the quantum little thing that he went into in the end credits is gonna be inside of there. Maybe the team is gonna be able to use that. But other than that, there's not much going except for characters looking dire, or at least the surviving characters, and Cap saying that he's got one more trick up his sleeve. Other than that, that's really about it for now. Besides that, though, it didn't show much, but that tone is still there. But it's still a Marvel movie, so you still got a little bit of that levity with Scott Lang, and at the same time, these characters it really does feel like a companion piece to Infinity War. But other than that, there's not much more that I can comment on it, except to say that you know, at this point, a trailer doesn't really do much for me. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean in the way where it's like, okay, you know, that taste from the movie. Well, just, you know, you're just making it harder to wait, even if it is just 4 months from now, especially after they bumped up the release date a week once again, just like they did with the original. So now we got, what is it, April 26th, something like that. I think it's April 26th. I'll be there, or at least I will try to be there, because I am scared to fucking death that these servers for Fandango, Cinemark, Atom, AMC, they might not be ready. Y'all better polish that shit up when the day comes that those tickets go live, because I'm gonna be pissed. That's it for my reaction. Please let me know in the comments below, guys, what you thought of the Avengers Endgame teaser trailer in the comments below. What are your guys' theories, speculations, everything, including the long shots? Post them in the comments. I'm going to be reading them, possibly even responding to them. More than likely responding to them, because I want to start a conversation. Make sure you like and share to show your support. And, of course, subscribe for more reactions, possibly on the Far From Home teaser trailer that we also got coming up. I'll try to get to that because I'm actually really booked this weekend with work. So I'll try to circumvent that as soon as I can when it debuts, because it is Spider-Man. Huge Spider-Man nuts, so I gotta check that out. Subscribe to stay tuned for that, and hit the little notification button so that you know exactly when it goes live. I am now going to be turning my attention over to Smash Brothers. See you guys on the next one. Yeah, I almost forgot before I actually cut the video off. So we saw a little bit more of Hawkeye. Finally! Hawkeye! Where the fuck has he been this whole time? Curious and very looking forward to seeing the little reunion between him and Black Widow. Black Widow's going to have a field day knowing that he did not disappear. So that's going to be great. But to me, the most interesting part, is it just me? Or did it look like Hawkeye was in that area where Doctor Strange fought Cassius? I think that's his name. Cassilius. At the end of Doctor Strange. Because I swear to God, initially I thought that was Mordo. Until he removed the hood and boom, there was Hawkeye. And also, speaking of said hood, is it just me, or does his outfit look a little intergalactic or like of a different culture, more to the kin of Doctor Strange's people, or you know, some other type of race? I don't know. It just doesn't look like maybe he wasn't on Earth as of late. That's my 2 cents. Let me know you guys in the comments below. Again, like and share and subscribe. And now, for sure, I'm out. Gonna play some Smash Brothers. See you later. I guess this is really how the suit kind of looks here on camera. I'm actually rather surprised that my scissor boom stand for my mic was able to extend this far up. So hopefully I'm coming across fairly clearly into the mic. But this is the Zentai 7 Plus Lycra unisexual suit in action on my body. It feels really hot and really sweaty.